What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Frostpunk. My name is Splattercat, where we are taking a beating right now. We are taking an absolute just beating at the moment as far as that's concerned. I'm going to swap the Cookhouse over to real meals to get the extra hope, too. Just because we need it. Like, we need it really, really badly. Like, I got to give people the good rations. I've reassigned workers. So when this place is full up, you don't actually need anybody in this part of the building. The people can work over here and just pick up coal as much as they want. All this does is replenish the coal piles. That's legitimately all it does. And so if they're not, like, doing anything over here and it's full up, send them to do something else. As far as research goes, I think the only way we're going to resolve one of these events over here is by sending more people to a steel pile today and just hoping they get the stuff we need together in order to finish off this event. I don't see too many more steel piles around. I think we're just about out of native steel. Yeah, and so we might need a steelworks pretty soon too. I don't know if I have access to that. Please tell me I have the steelworks. I do. I do. So we're going to have to run a street back to here. The downside to that is running the street all the way out to here is going to put us in a really unenviable position because we've got to heat this somehow. I think that having heaters might help. And so maybe, just maybe, if we go to our research menu, I can afford heaters. Possibly. It's going to take 10 wood. Let's get that going. It's going to take 7 hours. As far as construction goes, let's get the steelworks up right there so that when this 40 steel or whatever it is gone, we have an option on that front. There's no road going out to there, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to do something about that too. We'll run a road to right there, and that's just going to have to do for people for right now. We are gathering coal. We're doing okay. We're producing more coal than we're losing at the moment, and I think that will benefit us in the long term. We only really need like 200 coal a night to get through, and we're kind of on the edge right there. I do think I'm going to have to reassign people to work it here fairly soon. But, oh, those are only producing 21 an hour now. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Those were producing 50-something an hour before. Uh-oh. What's our production looking like right now? Hold on. So we're producing, so we got 42 an hour. That's giving us 24. We're getting 392 a day. And then we're getting 360. We're still solid. We're still positive. So I think we'll be all right. We've cooked up the meals that we have. Hope should be on its way back up. We've got like 22 hours to get Hope taken care of. And we're pushing that bar right there. It looks like we're all positive right now. Unless we get a negative event that really tanks us and ruins this for us, we should be okay, in my opinion. Hunters are doing what they can, where they can right now. I can't change too much more about that. We got 4 people who are homeless. Now that we have that, make homes livable, we got a day and 5 hours to do that. Woo, we may cut it a little close. We may cut a little close. Basically, my initial goal was to get this done. Can I cancel that research? Let's say that I abort that and we get the generator upgrade going now that we have the steel available. Will that get us going? I surely hope that it will. We don't have a whole lot of raw food left. As far as our daily gain from the coal piles at 182 right there. Why is its efficiency lower than the other place's efficiency? Like, why is its gain lower, is my question. So we've got that fixed. That dip right there is what really almost took us out right there. That's what almost got us. With our food usage went up right there, but that was due to the fact that we got like a really, really big burst. So the amount of gravely ill and sick is on the rise. I need to fix that. I mean, I've got a lot of medical facilities, though. Like, I really can't afford to go in mild frostbite, so somebody's gravely ill right now. Well, I can't change too much about that at the moment. We've got 11 hours until we can hit up the Book of Laws one more time to maybe give ourselves an extra boost right there. Technology is moving along, but my suspicion is that it's not going to get done in time. But we do have the coal we need to get through the night. And so that's a bonus. The steel wreckage is done right there. That gives us enough workers to send over to here to get that done. They've got 100,000 steel right there that's doing its thing. The downshot is that it's too cold over there for them to work. And so what I would do, actually, is I would build... What do we have here? More sick beds are needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of sick. We need you to address the problem. You'll have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. I will open a new medical post. It's a easy way for me to get something done right there. My thought is that what we do is that we go to tech, we get another steam hub, and we just make it happen right there. Once the steam hub is in, we take health and food or whatever, and we just put another post right there. That's the best thing that I can look at for right now. And then what we'll do is we'll kill this steam hub off at night, because that's going to raise our usage by about 70, and we're only up by about 30. So when this is inoperable over here, I mean, I really wish. So is there anywhere else I can possibly feasibly get that in? I can get it in right there, actually. Let me see if I can get this road going. So let's say that I have a road go to right there and a road go to right there. Take that guy and we put him right there. That makes this place not reliant. So I have the steam hub over here, right? But that means I can turn this off every single night and I can save us the steam. And then with this one over here, it should be functional all the time, would be my hope. We are going through some very serious steam. What is this right here? Sir, people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems like they really needed a proper place of worship. Well, good. Am I going to get any hope or anything from that? Because I need the hope, like, really bad. We've only got, like, 13 hours until shit gets really, really real. And so, I don't know. Hopefully this event gives me enough hope. If it doesn't, that might be our last-ditch effort to get people settled on in. We don't have a House of Prayer over here, but it is getting most of those homes right there. The House of Prayer costs what? Steel, right? It's got to cost us steel. If I could mash out one more in a last-ditch effort to get these houses inside the radius. I don't know. We'll see what goes on with it. So you right there, you're off because nobody's going to be working over there right now. So we'll save the steam for later. This guy right here, we'll max it out. And there's our new medical post right there. It's waiting for workers to arrive, but that's okay. As long as we get to take care of the ill set done, we'll be alright. So hope has risen. Good. Did that get us to 15%? Are we there? I really feel like we should be there right now. Like, it looks like it's on the mark. So the scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. And they found survivors. Let's explore it. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge that spans it. Even more so, the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. So we can send it back, and that gives us something. Or we can disassemble it for steam cores and steel. I'm going to dismantle it for steam cores and steel. We turned the automaton off and we disassembled it, extracting a decent amount of resources. As we were finishing, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the now empty bridge. Okay, so you guys head back. Do your thing. 15 hours for them to arrive back at home, eh? That's a rough one. It's a very, very rough one. So we've got 361 left over there. I don't need to reassign workers just yet. Our hope, I can't get a grip of that hope right there. Like, I'm trying to grasp onto it, but it's just not happening. We got these guys over here. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of engineers? There's a logical explanation to it all, but people are growing anxious. Oh. Well, there you go. That might have done it. Let's see here. Sir, a doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in hospitals. I think I can devise a method that'll cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. Yeah, give him what he needs. I have to keep that taken care of. It wasn't so much an unpopular decision as it was like a thing that was forced on. Oh, well, it wasn't forced on me, I guess. But how was I supposed to know that people wanted a robot? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I thought that maybe if I took the robot back, it would scare people. And so that's what I was thinking. And so I dismantled it and I brought the supplies back. It's tough, man. It's tough working for these people. They're always mad at you. You never really have a choice. They're always angry with you. So they brought back food. The cooks are doing what they can right now to get that stuff up and running. We got to turn that guy on so that this place is properly heated now. It shouldn't be inoperative. It should be working just fine. Does it not start till 8 o'clock? Why is it not working? No, I gave it a road. It has a road that's going to it right now. What are you talking about? It doesn't have a road. Has a road right next to it. What? Oh, the street is still under construction. Maybe they want that sideways road, possibly? I don't really know. Your time has come. Lucky bastard, but he'll die quickly. Banishing him won't save us, but it is a relief. I got banished? Oh, man. What does it change? We're doomed anyways. I'm glad I will never see him again. You are deposed. A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass. Their faces blink as though they are watching the snow fall. You were judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You were banished from the city instead. Well, there it is. I'll probably just tack this one onto the last episode then so that I don't waste the time on it. Let me know if you want to see another run. We could try again. Now that I know how to do things a little bit differently, I think we could give it another run. What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. So, in the previous couple minutes of this episode, you saw me fail miserably. Now it's time for a shift in ye old paradigm. I actually have about 60 hours played now. I've been playing the game a lot on stream. You can catch that at Twitch TV/SplatterCatGaming if you wanted to check out those VODs and see what's going on there. And it's been a learning process. I've learned a lot about the game, and I understand more fully what I need to be doing in order to win. And so treat this as like the first couple episodes were a brand newbie's attempt at playing the game and figuring things out. This is going to be somebody who's a little bit more experienced playing the game and showing you what you need to do in order to get by. Still haven't beat the game, but I'm pretty close on stream. It's more of a limitation on time than a limitation on will. So let's go ahead and get going. A new home. Aw, yeah. Going to a new home where I can roam. All right, we fled London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of the generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is nobody here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Not crumbled. Oh, no. We have to survive. So welcome back to our little cratery pit. It's time for us to get some stuff done. I've learned some things while streaming the game. I really sincerely have. There's actually a lot more to this game than I gave it credit for. We need to get the generator working. All right, so we need to stockpile some coal and make this thing happen. I'm digging up coal. I'm digging up coal. There we go. So we got some coal on that side. We've got some wood down here that I would strongly suggest we get moving on. We've got some steel on that side. I'll put the engineers on that, and then we've got more wood crates over there. It's gonna be a little bit chilly. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but we're gonna push this thing on out. So we're at 34 right there. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing the problem is to put the children to work. I actually now do recommend, I'm not sure if it's possible to win the game without putting children to work. I'll be honest, the boost in productivity you get from putting kids to work at the beginning of the game, like I found that I have a labor shortage no matter how much I try to get more immigrants and whatnot. Throughout the course of the game, if I don't put the children to work, it's like you're missing out on 70 or 80 workers by mid-game that could be doing things and adding self-sufficiency to the colony. And honestly, while you do get discontent, they get over it eventually. Child labor time. Oh, yes. A new law is signed. Let it be the decree of the Splatty. There it is. So we're getting 360 coal a day. We just turn on the generator. That snow is going to melt right there, and we'll get a better idea what our initial ring is going to be for the game. Now, the things that I like to build on the first day, I like to build a cookhouse. I think it's a really good idea. Otherwise, people get all starvelicated. People get all starveling, and it just becomes a long-term issue, okay? Put the children to work right there. Keep some workers back so that they can work on this place. And then we'll also have the children work inside this building over here, because children can actually cook food. It's not hard for them. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city will die. Be mindful of the coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now. I'm making lots of foodles. There it is. So that's done. We'll put the children to work inside the cookhouse. I can't do any 24-hour stuff just yet, but we do have access to 100. 100. You got to say it properly. 100. We got ourselves 100 wood right now, which means that we can actually pretty much build all night. So we're going to need a hunter shack just to take the edge off of our food situation. We are going to need a gathering post, and we're going to need it like right here. And we can just bulldoze this when we get done with it. So there we go. We can put in a gathering post right there, and then we'll bulldoze it when we're done with it. Gathering posts are kind of underrated. You should definitely use them. I didn't use gathering posts for my first couple plays, and honestly, they're pretty good. I recommend them. I think it'll work out better for you if you do use them. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in the terrible cold. We should do something about it. Okay, I can provide houses for 40 people. Doesn't sound like a problem to moi. We are going to need a workshop about as soon as possible. I'll build the houses tomorrow. For right now, people are going to sleep outside. They'll just deal with it. Captain, when facing demands, remember that people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Goddamn right it is. I am the captain now. I am the captain now. With basic resources secured, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout the Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expeditions as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. So there's our first little work area. And the nice thing about this is that you can sacrifice a little bit of productivity. So this will gather from all of the piles in the region. If we put like children and then we put some workers on it, they'll actually gather like 5 or 6 per hour, but they'll drain each of these simultaneously, which is actually way more efficient in terms of your workflow. They'll be gathering from all of these simultaneously instead of going individually, so you can basically save like 30 workers right there by doing it this way. Once that one's done, we can do the same thing over here, like so. Once again, this is just temporary. In addition, instead of people working out in the cold, they're working in a gathering post, which has insulation. That means that they have a lower risk of getting ill, which may allow you to put off the pressing need. Yeah, there you go right there. You can see the efficiency difference. 10 workers are gathering 600 a day now, instead of 30 workers gathering like 440 a day. So just something to think about as you move forward and you're trying to clear all this crap out. It is going to take you a little while, but trust me, it'll be worth it. We need to get research started about as soon as possible. We're going to start out with the beacon. We are going to build a second research hub as soon as we can, but it's going to be one of those things that we're going to leave by the wayside for a little bit. It's not going to be intensely required right this second. And so people are actually sick right now. That sucks. That sucks. We'll fix it. It'll be okay. We just got to wait till we get some more wood up. They're not going to die. They'll be all right. The number of sick is rising, and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort would allow us to do that. Not now. Not now. Doesn't matter. What I want from over here next is we're going to need soup. And so let's go ahead and sign that into law. And then this place needs workers. This one right here is going to produce soup from now on. It's going to make people bummed out. It's definitely going to make people upset with us. But I can't change that too much right now, so why stress? I have engineers available. Have 5 of the engineers go work over there. That way I can have 5 more workers inside the hunting shack. From there, as soon as we start gathering up materials, discontent's getting kind of bad. It's okay. It'll go back down in the future. We'll fix it. I promise. So the food is getting cooked. People are going to be able to eat from now on. We're gathering up a little bit of wood. It's like 11 o'clock. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but we will. A child got distracted at work and he got injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to a child's carelessness. Those damn children just not paying attention. Yeah, go ahead and give him the day off. This one right here. A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team that we'll send out. She urges us to hurry. Well, she should mind her business. Splatty's working on it, but Splatty work on Splatty time. Splatty don't work on everybody else's time. Splatty work on his time. I hope we have enough wood today to get this done. If we don't, this is going to kind of suck. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Get her done. Get her done. Let's build some houses now. So what we need to do today is we need to build tents. Those are going to cost 10 wood apiece. Kind of sucks a little bit, but we'll make it work. If these roads being everywhere is really messing with my spacing. Yep. Messing with my spacing. Messing with my spacing. There we go. Everybody get the houses done so that we get the hope bonus from that right there. That'll keep more people from getting sick. and discontent should go down pretty considerably once we start mashing out houses. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their head. We have new research. We're going to put that new research straight into the Steam Hub for right now. We need 10 wood in order to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have 10 wood. So, a little bit of a productivity loss right there, but it's going to have to work. We can introduce a new law. My suggestion would be that the new law be radical treatment. Right there. That makes it so that we amputate instead of allowing people just to not have body parts. Like, if somebody gets gangrene or something like that, that gives us the ability to amputate and take care of the issue. As far as our coal situation is going, things are looking good right now. Things are looking very, very good. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Let's go ahead and let her have the day off. That's fine. Anything that gives us a little bonus to hope in the beginning of the game is fine by me. And it doesn't really hurt our productivity that much. They probably like, what? They're from the Cookhouse? Yeah. The Cookhouse doesn't even really have any labor to get done right now, so it's not that big of a deal. As far as health goes, we are going to need a medical post really soon, but that's going to require us to go in on more wood. Send some more engineers out to gather from that wood pile over there so that we at least have a little bit more coming in. And from that point forward, we'll see what we can accomplish. I do not like what this road has done, and so I may actually try to rebuild it. If I go like so, and then like that, we can make that happen much easier. And then we'll dismantle that street right there and that street right there so that we get our spacing back. That'll be better. And then I'll do the same thing over here as well so that we get our building spots back. A little bit of a waste in resources right there, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Everything will be all right. Let's get to work. We can't let up now. You're damn right we can't. I need wood, and I need wood badly. I just need to get some wood so badly. There's a boner joke here I can't say. I just need to get my wood so badly. All right, so we've got wood. We need a medical post next. Pow. There goes our first medical post. That'll allow us to essentially heal sick people. The 7 sick people that we have right now, which is actually slightly out of control. It's a concerning amount of ill people. Can't really fit anything right there. If I had slid all of these down, I think I could have fit one more building in right there. That's okay. We'll start work on the Steam Hub next. There we go. That way I can start expanding out and doing my thing. We've got lots of resources coming in. They're almost done with all these piles over here too. So as soon as they're done with the piles, that means that I can go through and put another one over here. They can work on these piles and everything will be okay. We've got enough wood going around right now. Is that done over on this side? It is? Yay. It's all finished off. You guys, let's go ahead. We have 30 workers available? Really? That's pretty amazing. How do I have 30 workers right now? Oh, they already killed off the coal. Okay, so bulldoze that. We're going to send people out to go grab that coal right there. That explains what happened. That explains what happened. I hope that hasn't been gone for too long. We're going to build another gathering post over here to grab that coal as fast as we can. And people are just going to have to roll out right here. Roll out. Roll out. That looks fine. That'll work. We got to get people back on coal, though. We got to get people back on coal now with a quickness. And then we've got 20 workers available. 10 will go to that gathering post. I could probably get away with another gathering post over here. Or at least pre-build it so that it's all done, so that people can swap over to this one as soon as they're done on the other side. It might be a decent idea. Wood crates has been depleted. Is that all the wood crates? There's still 39 wood crates left. Okay, good. That's fine. Keep doing your thing. So the labors are done for the day. We can introduce a new law. We're actually doing pretty well right now. We're moving along. I'm going to go with a fighting arena right there. Get that done. We are going to have to deal with the fighting arena pretty soon. We've got a bunch of sick people, but I can't really change anything about that. Captain, an angry crowd is protesting, pushed over the edge by prolonged homelessness. People demand that you address the problem immediately. We'll have one day to provide tents for everybody. One day from now, we might be cutting it a little close, but I'll give it my best go. I'll give it my best shot. I don't know. So we've got till 20. We got till... Yeah, we've got time, but it might get a little sketchy. It might get a tiny bit sketchy. Let's go over to here. There we go. A little bit more of that done. We've assigned our 10 people to there. They've still got crates on this side, which they'll be done with fairly shortly. They finished off that gathering post. We'll put them back on coal for tomorrow, and that should get us back into a somewhat of a surplus. Why are we losing 140 something a day? We really should be generating more than that. Maybe it's because they haven't gone to work over here yet, so it hasn't calculated the numbers. Oh, it's because it's inoperative. Even better. Why is it inoperative? Oh, it's slightly off. Yeah, just do the 1 wood so that it's operative, please. Like, I need that to be working tomorrow. I need that to be working very badly. This one little guy should do it, I think. Discontent has risen because it is cold as hell outside. It is definitely a little bit of a cold streak going on right now. We can deal with that though. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened. Have we finished off with the beacon yet? Beacon research needs to be done like soon. If beacon research doesn't get done soon, we got problems. All right. So beacon research is done. That means that with the consumption we have, 348 a day, we've got enough for the beacon. Let's do... So I don't need the beacon right now. I need the hub. So let's put in a steam hub. We're going to try and get maximum distance out of that. So there's our steam hub right there. We've got mostly houses on this side. That means that we're going to take this and we're going to drop the houses over here as required. Because by 1800 tonight, we need to have that stuff. Double rations for the kids. In the wake of recent child workers' accident, parents argue we should give them double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. Nope. Definitely not happening. Sorry. I am not the one today. I am not the one. So let's get that done right there. The steam tower, as soon as that's finished. I should have started with another research. I would suggest doing... Let's get the sawmill going. That's going to take 10 wood, right? That'll take us back down to 34. I think we've got enough time left in the workday to get these houses done. I think. I don't know. Whether or not we have enough time left to get the houses done and also remains to be seen. You guys come off of here real fast. Come back over and help out with the houses. Because those need to get done, like, right now. I don't know if we're going to make it. They're cutting it kind of close right now. We've got an hour and 10 minutes left to get the houses done. And we have to build roads to the houses, so no, I think we're hosed. I just cut that one too close. It's okay. We can fix it in the long run. We can fix it in the long run. Yeah. Oh, well. I can fix it. No biggie. They're being salty right now, but they'll get over it. As long as I do the fighting arena, we'll be okay. It'll get that discontent taken care of real quick. On the plus side, that means, there we go. We'll put in the fighting arena right there so that that's all good and ready to go. It's because I didn't reassign workers to work on the houses, so the houses didn't get done at all. Discontent's going to go down pretty sharply. Discontent, because people live in tents and now they got to go watch people fight for a living. I think I've probably got too many people not working in there, so we'll put the children in right there. The Hunter's Lodge is doing the best it can for right now, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. But we should see a pretty sharp drop-off in discontent just from the fighting arena, as you can see. I mean, a lot of the problems we're going through right now is just because it's cold as hell outside. That's our biggest issue at the moment, is just that it's hella cold, and people don't want to deal with it. Once the temperature goes back up, we'll be a little bit safer. It'll stay at 30 forever once it gets back up there, at least until like day 8 or 9. It bugs me that we don't really have anything going on right now that I'm able to do, but such is life. We can get a new law right here. My suggestion is that next we do the care house, I think. The care house sounds about right since our hope is looking a little bit bad. We have 60 people living near a fighting house. We need to get our resources back up. Please, 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 you guys get resources back up. Do your thing. I need wood. I need all that good stuff. Why is nobody gathering wood and all that good stuff? It's inoperative. Not adjacent to the street. Jesus, sometimes the road building in this game is just so janky. Like, it's just so random and terrible sometimes. Like, the road building will look like it's adjacent, but then it won't be. Come on. Get it done already. Good Lord. There we go. God. It's definitely adjacent right there. The game just decided that it wasn't. It decided to be salty, and now I'm behind, and I don't like being behind. We can go with faster gathering, I guess. Might be a decent idea. We're full up on coal right now. So, I'm going to cut them to half labor force right now. And they can do their thing. That may free up space for me to get some engineers back somewhere. That place is done, so we can take the children off of that and we can dismantle it for extra resources. That should allow us to get the beacon up and running, I think. More sick beds are needed. We'll open a new medical post. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I will open a new medical post even though I don't think that I have... Even though I don't think I have the labor force to utilize it. Bulldoze it, please. Oh, never mind. Don't bulldoze that one. Cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that. Don't do that. That's fine. Give me my workers back. I bulldozed the wrong one. That was my badsies. I was looking at my resources and I was like, what do I not have right now? Kind of feel like I'm missing something. Let's get this new medical post up. That'll give us a little grip of hope. Discontent should take a chunk. Right there, we need 5, so I got 5 right there. I've got 5 engineers right there. How many engineers do I have total? 15. That means there's 5 engineers working somewhere that don't need to be working somewhere. Where are these 5 engineers at? Let me find them. Where are these 5 engineers at that are not doing anything right now? Looks like I got 5 engineers that are working on crates over here that didn't need to be working on crates. The temperature's about to go back up, though, so we'll get better. There's our new outpost right there, so that hope stays a little bit higher. Hope springs eternal and all that fun stuff. We have our first amputee, which is unfortunate, but with the cold burst, can't really change a whole lot about that right now. The temperature will go back up, and all these places will go from chilly back to temperate, and it'll be okay. It'll be all right. Today we're going to try and get the beacon up and running. We've still got a massive surplus on coal. Yesterday we missed half our productivity just by people being busy doing other things, so that'll get that up to chilly and it'll be all right. We need more engineers and we need more people to help out. For right now, what I'd like to see is a beacon, and that is going to take 35 steel to get done. I don't think the beacon needs to be in an area with a warmth radius, so I'm just going to drop it right there. Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death but still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anybody to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Let him be. Let him do his thing. Whatever. I don't really mind. If he wants to go out like that, he can go out like that. We got a new research going right now. I'm going to suggest we hit up the coal thumper next, even though it is a little bit drastic on our resources. How are you guys doing on these crates over here? I really feel like these are not getting done at the rate that I want them to get done. Put some children on that over there. Yeah. Put some kids on it so that we can get a little bit more wood. We are no longer lost in Bly. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us. Children, use your tiny fingers to pick up snow-laden wood to go. Beware the splinters and the frostbite, children. Beware the splinters and the frostbite. Surely you will survive, children. Children. There's our beacon, our first most awesome balloon that we're sending up into the sky. 99 snow balloons floating in the winter sky. There is people, they need help. There's someone here from somewhere else. I don't have the wood and I don't have the manpower to fully use that just yet, but we'll figure it out. A person just died. One of our people has just died. Accidents and deadly coal will keep claiming lives in the harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. I can't sign a law for 1 hour, but we'll do cemetery next. We also need a care house pretty soon, so... You know, a little bit behind on some of the things that I need to get done. It was his choice, or hope will fall slightly. Let's go with it was his choice. The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did our best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly. This guy over here... People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat, and everyone is proud of the work that they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in the Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. So there it is. And we ended up with 26 wood, which is not enough to do what I wanted to do while I wanted to do it, unfortunately. So we gotta wait till tomorrow. Bit of a bummer right there. Oh, we've got our laws back now. With our laws, let's go ahead and sign up for a cemetery right there. I still have how long to get this done? I got a day and 9 hours. That's okay. This should really help out with our hope as well. The cemetery is kind of like a free gimme as far as hope's concerned. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need some more. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Don't ask what for. Man, that's on that local music scene. You guys don't even know that band. You guys don't even know that band. They were like a local punk band when I was in high school. Alright, so first things first, care house. There's our care house. It's a little bit of a waste to put it right there, but it'll stay warm and it'll be alright. A coal pile has been depleted, so those people are done over there. If we don't have any further coal piles to help out with... How is our surplus looking right now? Okay, yeah, put them back on that coal pile over there, I guess, then. I mean, there's no reason to really mess around with it. We might as well keep it going. I don't know what they're producing hourly, so they're doing 1.7 an hour on steel and a little bit more over there. Care house should be done ever so soon, I hope. If they don't do it soon, I'm going to be a little bit salty. We got steelworks right there, so we'll do that next. So the care house has been fulfilled. There goes a little bit of hope. And then the cemetery was the next thing that I promised them. Now, we're also going to need food pretty soon. Another hunter's hut. But until we bring in some more immigrants, that might be a little bit rough. So I'm going to focus on just getting wood up to the levels that I need in order to make a scout. We need 5 workers in order to get our scouts back. I'm going to take these guys off of... I have 10 children available. Say what? Well, shit, take the children, yeah, take those guys off of there, and these guys are going to be scouts from now on. And their job is to go to the crash site, which is only 15 hours. How far is that, 11? Go get the 11 right there, and then we'll worry about the other one. Actually, no, do it the other way, do it the other way. So you guys go to the crash site, and then we'll loop. That's what we'll do. We'll make a little loop here. All right, we made it through another day. Coal supplies are looking pretty good. We still got a few homeless people, but... I'm not going to stress about it. We'll do the public house next, probably. That's a bar, basically, where people can go to actually do prosthetics right now. I need to kill time. I don't actually have the materials right now to do other stuff, so work on prosthetics for a little bit. It'll be okay. Discontent's going to fall off pretty sharply once I put in this last tent over here. There we go. That's inside the radius of everything that we need. We're about to have a temperature fall off in 3 days, but we'll worry about that in the next episode of Frostpunk. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here. I will see you all next time. If you want to get the game for yourself, look down below. I'm sure you will enjoy this title. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a very good game, and I would love to see you support the developers. My name is Splattercat. I show off indie games on the internet every single day and sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile so that you don't have to. I will see you all later. Hi to everybody. Take care.